It's the fam chat. Give it up. Let's applaud.
Yeah.
Let's applaud for the fact that we all finally worked it out to be here. Oh, just in time.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Brought us.
He come in-
Sam is in the house.
He come in with the stunner shades on in this picture.
He waited till he saw us go
right.
live. He was like, all right, I'm in. Man, can you hear us, brother Sam? We gonna get any video from you or just audio?
Spy.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
There he is.
Oh man. How you guys doing?
Well,
My video might be off just for a little bit. I might jump on, but yeah, it's the time zone.
that's a good
change.
that's a good picture of you though, Sam. So I mean, if you wanna just leave that picture, I'll tell you what. I'll even get out my glasses to kind of match. To kind of match
Wow, look at that.
you.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
There you
about.
go.
Looking good. Looking
Well,
good.
how's everybody been? How you been, Restituto? We'll start with you. How you been, buddy?
I've been doing pretty well. Things are going. The Wish Bus.
Yeah.
I appreciate Brad, you were able to post a video about that, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That was pretty sick.
Yep.
That was really cool. What else is going on? A track of mine just got put on a Spotify playlist. Not an actual, what's it called? Like Spotify curated one, but like a curated playlist somebody else made, which is cool.
Cool.
Yeah. How about you, King Fam? Dennis, what's going on for you?
It's summertime, so the boys are here 1 week on, 1 week off. So it's busy. I don't know if I disclosed it publicly to everybody, but you all know I lost my job back in March. But I've just been working with this new company and just trying to get in good there and just family time, recording when I can and going to concerts and sports events and all that good stuff. So just living it up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, who else we got here? We got Patrol Nation. Patrol, you're telling us a little bit about how you were doing before we went on.
Yeah. So I haven't been on YouTube for a week. I've got banned one of my reaction videos, copped a community strike.
Crazy.
For a video that's already on YouTube. It's like, well, why is the original one on there? Oh no, that's fine. It's like, okay, whatever. So I got that, and then, as you can probably tell with my voice, the big C's caught up with me after 3 years of ducking and diving. So, so I don't know how I'll go. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's just my throat. So, apart from that, I'm great.
Yeah,
great, man.
Yeah, man.
Apart from doing an hour reaction and the bloody microphone not turned on. Apart from that,
That is
4 years and I still don't know what I'm doing. I tell you what, I'm
1 hour.
well,
making it up as I go.
How do you continue after that? What
how do you come back from that, Patrol?
You finish. You're done for the day after that. You're like, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's when you just go to bed.
That's it.
Yeah.
Turn your camera off and go home. That's it.
It's such a blow to the gut.
Oh God.
Kofi, Mr. Light in the hallway over there, and uploading his acapella.
What's good?
What's
Yeah,
been?
man.
What you've been doing other than Pentatonics covers beautifully done?
No, seriously, I really appreciate you guys, man. Nah, like,
Wait, can we talk about that for a sec? Because that was an absurd amount of work it must have taken.
oh
yeah,
my god,
Dude, the amount of work that you must have done. Can you talk about the process?
yeah, wow. Well, first of all, I did the vocals overlay. That took me a few.
Who arranged it?
What do you mean? Who arranged?
Like, how did you learn all the harmonies or find all the harmonies?
That's what I do. I do a cappella. Yeah, man. I have a strong background in a cappella, so I'm already, I had a when I was living back with my parents, my cousin was living with me. She had a broken MacBook, which had GarageBand on it. So I played around with GarageBand for years. So I got really accustomed to, DAWs and recording overlays and a cappella and all of that. but way before that, I was playing with Audacity. I think we all have tried it, right? So yeah, using that, I'm very, very well versed in that. Not well versed, but I'm very comfortable in recording my voice overlays. I'm very used to hearing myself and singing over myself like that. So all of that plays into the part. Plus, it took a really long time. You can ask the Kofi gang because they were in all the process that I was in. I would stream on Twitch and I would just be recording and they would just be watching with me. So they were in the whole process with me for however long 6 months it took.
Wow. Yeah.
No,
it was a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work, but it literally just took like some determination for me to really sit down, get down, sing the song, sing the parts, and the mixing that took a long time. The mixing took a long time, and then obviously the mastering that was fine. The mastering was easy. The mixing was hard, and then I got a friend of mine to do the video editing, which took like a day or two, and then here we are. Like,
it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful job.
I really appreciate you guys to see you guys reacting to it. That was surreal, man. Like Jacob said before, man. Like it's so cool to see. Like it's one thing to react to songs and all that, but when you see your face on there, it's like, rah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. The love is amazing.
Speaking of faces,
it's actually before.
Speaking of faces, there we go.
Before we even get to Brother Sam, good to see you. Like it actually quite also shows how people enjoy your reaction videos because I really enjoyed your. I was watching. I was like, wow, you guys are actually really good.
Just a heads up, Kofi. I realized that mine is still in draft on YouTube. I filmed it 6 days ago. It's just on draft. I gotta watch that for you.
No
way. I was speaking like I posted it already because I thought I did, and then I was like, "Oh shoot, my bad that I didn't."
I don't blame you.
It's on draft.
I don't blame you, man. I should do yours as well.
Oh, stop!
You are incredibly busy though. Like seriously, you are the busiest man on YouTube. What is going on with you?
He literally, there's videos of Jacob standing in Times Square singing his songs.
with the cowboy, like with the
I'm like, what the heck? My goodness gracious. How's it going, Brother Sam, now that we got you on video?
Brother Sam.
With his guns,
yeah, showing the
flex force, baby.
Showing them guns, bro. My goodness.
It's too hot for YouTube. Too hot for YouTube. They're gonna ban it. Oh man.
He's the reason gun control reform. Don't show it.
No.
Don't show.
No, it's a little hot here in California. So with all the duties that I got to do today, man, it's crazy. But yeah, no, it's been a trip this past 5 months with work and my health.
Wow.
Come to find out with having sleep apnea.
Ooh.
And sleep apnea, and I didn't realize what sleep apnea was until I actually took the test because my body just wasn't functioning right. I don't know if you guys remember back in like February, I was complaining already about certain things going on with my health, like why I was feeling certain ways, mood swings, like the whole, like it's crazy, like how much sleep apnea actually affects your whole well-being. And then finally, some of the YouTubers, they're saying, hey, maybe you want to get checked out for sleep apnea. And my doctor was like, let's get you checked out because everything was fine. Nothing was wrong. I wasn't sick. Although I did feel sick inside, and then mentally it was like getting to me mentally, to be honest. So like, some people who were watching, they're like, are you okay? Do you need to talk to what do you call it? Like a counselor? So I go, I'm fine because I'm doing what I'm normally doing, which, I'm already busy with work. But anyway, I got the test and then it showed that in 1 hour of sleep, I would stop breathing between 17 to 25 times.
Wow.
And so obviously, yeah, it is. It's crazy because you think that you'd get a full 5 hour sleep. And normally my average hours of sleep at night would be like 4 or 5 because of work and everything. But within that time span, like they tested me for 6 hours, I actually went to sleep really good for about 3.5 hours because I would actually stop breathing in between those time zones. which was
That
pretty
is
scary.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, to know that you stop breathing, 17 to 25 times in an hour.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wow.
man, like God, seriously, like you actually let me survive this. All these years. No, seriously, it's like it's amazing. Then anyway, yeah. So I have to use that mask now when I sleep, just to make sure that it pushes air, to help me breathe at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one of the major causes why I kind of stopped with the reactions, kind of stopped looking at stuff, because it was messing with me mentally, emotionally, and then work just got really, really busy this past 3 months. Just nonstop recordings, just production. I mean, you name it, every weekend.
Wow.
So Dennis knows, he sees it. So yeah, it's been really crazy every weekend. But anyway, I'm glad that I'm able to just jump on right now, just to say hi to you guys before I zoom off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good to see you, man. It's been a while.
No pun intended.
It is. It has been, actually. I feel disconnected a little bit.
Yeah. I think we all have, to be honest. I think we needed this.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely did.
We really felt disconnected for about 3 months, 4 months now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's been long.
It's been a long time, man.
Yeah. Well, I do want to apologize because my ring light has died. It completely died.
Oh.
So I'm having
We
to
saw that.
I'm having to use the old school normal lighting. What the horror of having to use actual lighting in the house.
I was just about to ask, who is this broke dusty dude?
I know. I keep looking at myself up there, and I'm like, man, I look like just a normal guy up there with my lighting from the house.
Nothing's wrong with normal.
Have we done a fam chat since I got married?
No.
I don't know.
No.
If we have.
I don't think so.
No, I can't remember.
We may have done like one.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, man.
I've seen you guys converse about it, and then you guys never did it.
We did one right before you did, though. Right before you married.
Yeah, I remember we did one. We did one when I lived in this house, but I moved in a couple weeks before the wedding, so I mean it may have been just the time leading up to. But yeah, I guess that might be a big development since we had our last fam chat. Is that I am now married.
Mister.
That's kind of a big life moment, right? So
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
How's it going?
Man.
it's going.
How's the married life going?
It's good, man. It's good. She's shopping right now, and I'm here. So
That's why it's good.
Yeah. No. She we kind of just we do our own thing a lot, and she works.
What does she do for work?
Well, since she moved here, she's while she kind of figures out what direction she's going to go in, she's nannying, and she does theater, so she's gonna get into that again. She hasn't done any of it since before COVID because obviously everything's shut down for that. So I keep telling her to start a channel. I'm like, man, I was like, if we can both have channels, but she wants to do reactions. I think I told you guys this maybe once. She wants to do reactions to, or not reactions so much as analysis of like really bad movies, like cheesy.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Actually, that's getting pretty popular.
I know. I was like, well, dang it, I thought
Gotta
about.
watch the copyright.
I know. I know. With Travis,
That's the thing.
I don't know if Travis is gonna get on here, but he's
in the chat.
Oh,
Speaking
okay.
speaking of the devil, he just came in my chat.
Well, why is he not in my no,
Oh damn.
he had to he was doing reactions to movies and stuff, and they he got banned for a week like Patrol is now from but he couldn't do anything. Like he couldn't like upload a thing to YouTube.
It's vicious. It's vicious, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's vicious.
I can't even, like, when it happened, I could even do one post to say, hey, look, I won't be on this week. So if you watch the channel and you're thinking, well, where the hell is he? He's not been here for a week. What's going on?
Yeah.
So if I didn't have Discord, it'd be like, well, I can't talk to anybody,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Discord has kind of saved me at the moment.
This
So
is amazing.
Well, it's
So
crazy because we even had we've got the other channel where we do our live stream every week, and we couldn't even do that week.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah,
like,
you won't be able to get on. You can't do anything.
He could not even like be seen on YouTube for a week.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So we were supposed to have a guest that week. It was like we had our first guest coming on, and it's like so now we can't even do it. Dang it. So yeah, but it's crazy. And I don't know if you guys saw this if you were on in time, but I told them I got copyrighted today for my own song. Literally, I was uploading the lyric video. I dropped a song today. Everybody, please go check it out. I dropped the lyric video today, and I see that little red exclamation point up there. I was like, "What?" So I go look. It's like your video is ineligible for monetization. I was like,
Did you register that song with the Library of Congress?
I went the place I upload my music through. They give you the option. They're like, "Do you want to monetize YouTube and Facebook?" And I always say no because I don't want to be a hypocrite. So I'm like, no, I'll monetize like the other stuff, yeah, but not YouTube. So I specifically know that I said do not monetize on there, and so
that's
imagine,
a really interesting conversation, Brad, because I was trying to figure out that same exact thing with my music. I didn't want to be a hypocrite,
right?
But I realized that. I have a friend that works at a company, one of these companies that releases music. So I'm able to talk to him about a lot of the stuff, and he was walking it through with me because they have connections to a lot of these brands that it helps me understand what's going on, kind of thing. And so to get your music on YouTube Shorts, you have to run it through their monetization things. Because I started really trying to push Shorts, but my music wasn't on there because it wasn't through their monetization thing. So there was this whole so I was like, oh my gosh. I said for years my music wasn't monetized on YouTube because I wanted people to have access to it.
Yeah.
But then if I want to promote my actual music, I got to monetize. It's weird double-edged sword.
That's weird.
So bloody YouTube.
Well, YouTube, I don't know if you guys know, YouTube is under scrutiny of not following the rules of copyright. And so if they're actually getting what do you call this? Oh my goodness, when they do like when they do like finances, when they do what is that word? What am I trying to say?
Auditing?
Audit, yeah. When they're doing an audit, if they look at all the things that they've just let YouTubers pass, they're going to get into a lot of trouble because they're not following the rules of conduct with Library of Congress and all of that stuff.
What
like
is the
ASCAP.
Library of Congress?
Library of Congress is like when you wrote something or you have something that's copyrighted, you have that permission to use it whatsoever. Doesn't matter what way or what form it's being put out, it's out there. That's why with all these different artists, the songs out there and the different companies that have these labels. Okay, so here's one good example. Some business in Idaho or whatever tried to trademark the name Aloha. And that was a huge lawsuit. Yes, that was a huge lawsuit. That was a huge lawsuit 2 years ago. And the whole state of Hawaii was on this person. Like, this guy needs to get out because why are you trying to trademark the word aloha when it's in a general word?
Yeah.
So that goes to show you, like, anybody who had the word aloha shoyu, those who had aloha shave ice, any small business that had the word aloha in it had to shut down because someone already trademarked the name.
Are you
aloha.
bloody kidding me?
So
it's not.
That would be like if I was like, hey, I want to trademark the word hello. And,
I was just thinking that. Brad.
Well, and that's the thing. It's who allowed him to do that. And so same thing like with your music, when you put it into Library of Congress, nobody can take the same melody line. No one can take the same lyrics as yours. And that's why there's this whole, and I'm sure you probably know about this, Jacob, but like some artists, sometimes they take a little snippet of a lyric line or something, and they add it to their song. They got to go through court just to make sure that everything is fine. So for us, like you guys on YouTube, when we do all of this, that's why YouTube right now is hounding down on everyone because they're going to get audited.
Yeah.
And they're going to get audited and they're going to get shut down.
It's gonna get real.
Crazy.
Welcome, Travis, to the fam chat.
Yes, welcome, Travis. What's up, man?
Hello.
Shout out to you.
How's it going?
We're talking about copyright, if you can't tell.
Oh, my favorite thing.
Yeah, you listen. I literally y'all want to know?
Favorite story.
This doesn't really apply to YouTube, but there's a local bar and grill here where I live. Well, it's a chain. I mean, it's a Moe's barbecue, where I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. They are getting shut down. The one specifically in my town, because a bunch of songwriters found out that they were doing live music and stuff there with a bunch of songwriters with BMI, found out they were doing live music and they didn't register it through the whatever, and they sued them, and they sued them for so much that like they can't. It's like insurmountable. They're gonna have to just shut down. And the thing is, I was like, there's no telling how many places are doing that. Like, because and it's not up to the artist that they have in to play. It's up to the business. It's up to Moe's to do that. And so yeah, it's wild. So they're having to get shut down, and like, I mean,
that stuff is so interesting though, because like you have to essentially pay I think you pay like ASCAP and BMI like rights and stuff to perform it, right? But what's weird is like, who does that money really go to?
Yeah,
like they pay a fee.
Man,
they don't know if you're covering Ed Sheeran or the Beatles. Like
I'll
they
tell
just
you what,
pay the right to cover music.
I'm registered with BMI as a songwriter. It ain't all going to me. I guarantee you that. Whatever song, I can just tell you, it ain't all going to me. But yeah, it's crazy though, because I mean, even you could, if they wanted to, even like churches who sing like modern Christian songs,
you're supposed to.
You have to put the names. Yeah, you're supposed to put. You're supposed to put the names of the writers on the screen or whatever.
It's called CCLI.
Yep,
it's CCLI. And now, I'm paying, because I'm in charge of that department. We're paying almost $5,700 every year on copyrights.
Jeez.
Copyrights to stream, copyrights to play in-house, copyrights to show it, copyrights to broadcast.
Now,
it's not joke. It's no joke.
Are you paying like ASCAP and BMI, or are you paying the artist directly?
You're paying these so CCLI, Christian Copyright Licensing Incorporation, CVLI, and then on top of that, they have the CCS, Christian Copyright something. I forgot what it was. On top
CCS,
of that, so that
Christian Copyright something.
Yeah, but yeah, you pay for all of that just to so that you don't get into trouble.
Yeah,
because that's why YouTube and Facebook they try to shut down a whole bunch of people trying to broadcast all of this stuff when you play it live on broadcast. But I get it too. Like even some of the artists that we know, they said, "Well, we're not doing it." I said, "It's not you. We know you're not doing it because it's the company. It's the company that you signed on with, Sony, you name it. All the big companies. They're the ones because they're trying to protect you as an artist, but they're doing their job as well." Yeah. So yeah, where the money is going, it
kind of makes sense to some degree, though. Like, technically, you're supposed to have the right to play other people's, because technically, what's stopping you from you're technically making money. When I go and do a gig at a restaurant, I'm making money from playing Ed Sheeran's song. So technically, in all copyright reality, he should be making money off of that.
That is
whether
true.
you want to say that or not, like because he's a billionaire, well, in legality, I'm making money because of his song.
Of him, yep.
So I mean, I understand it. It makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, at the same time too, that's a lot of people's bread and butter. They don't have another job except being an artist. So that's the thing. A lot of people get so frustrated about it. But when you're in the music industry or you're in the media industry, you understand all of those things. It's like, hey, like that is my only job. Yeah. If people are making money off of it, where's that gonna? Where am I gonna make my money? Yeah. And I mean, just like a good example, and you guys know him, brother, is Israel Kamaka Viva Ole, his version of Over the Rainbow. I mean, that rights that he has when people use the ukulele, when they play the uke and then they sing the hoo, that's his trademark. So his kids are getting royalties of it. But imagine who was the writer of that song.
Yeah.
Of Over the Rainbow.
That's right.
The original songwriter of Over the Rainbow is making buco bucks because people who are using that song is making money too. So it's like it's that whole pyramid chain.
Yeah. Well, that's why we talked about this before. Go ahead, Kobe.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say we talked about this before, like when someone has a one-hit wonder and everybody views them as like a failure. They're like, oh, they were only a one-hit wonder. I'm like, listen, they're doing fine. Like, that's honestly being a one-hit wonder. Like, that's the way to go. Like,
no way.
Yeah.
So I just said recently to somebody, I was like, I'd rather never make it big in the industry than get a one hit, like one massive hit, and then never have another.
Really?
I feel like you'll always be chasing that next one. Yeah. Whereas, like, I'd rather just be chasing it forever and never actually achieve it than to have it and then lose it.
Yeah,
It'd drive me crazy.
Or I'd rather never get that. You know, if you get that one hit and then you go, you know, that's it. I'm out. See you later. I'll just collect my millions and I'll.
That's the difference. See, Jacob's such a hard worker. I see where he's coming from. I would be like,
yeah, definitely.
Well,
I did
who wants steak tonight?
I'm probably gonna fall under that. I'm just gonna do it just because I can and just walk away. Like, I've proven to the world that I can do it. I'm out.
Yeah.
So Lyle, while they were talking about all the copyright issues and everything you got to do this and do that, were you taking notes for our cover that we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We'll have to register that.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys cover like Metallica.
Yeah.
Like
AC/DC.
Yeah.
Akadaka, you reckon, eh?
You should cover. She's got a jack. She's got a jack. Cover that.
Hey, we all.
Go ahead. Do you guys have you guys finished Stranger Things yet?
I haven't even started.
No,
never mind.
Listen, I
actually,
I haven't
before we move to the next topic on the copyright issue, can we? I wanted to say something. I got a copyright claim singing the Pentatonics song because the melody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That. Yeah.
So that was surprising. So
it's probably a sharing copyright claim, right? You probably sharing.
It's a sharing copyright claim. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I expected something like that, but I was surprised that they actually did it. You know, like when you pay money and they actually take the money from your bank. It's like, right, you really took the money.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're getting so strong using algorithms now. That's why anytime you upload something, the algorithms pick up that note. I mean, think about Shazam. You see how quick Shazam can just pick up notes? That's exactly what's being used on YouTube, because whenever you upload something, that's why people say, oh, try to tweak the pitch or try to tweak this, and then the YouTube React. I mean, the fans are like, why did you change their voice? Why did you change it? I go, because we want to get the music out, you know. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like when you do stuff like that, it picks it up. It's crazy.
It's actually really interesting, Kofi. To some degree, it's actually kind of cool because technically, like if you just uploaded it and you weren't sharing the revenue. Technically, that's like a lawsuit pending, right? They have the right to sue you because you're.
Yep.
But what's kind of cool is YouTube kind of goes in there for you. Yep. Now, are they really being fair for who gets the splits? I don't know. That's a totally different situation. Exactly. But it's kind of cool that they're acting as a mediator, saying, "Hey, we recognize you using their song. We're going to continue to allow you to use that song, but we're going to also pay the other artists because otherwise, like, it's like so. Like I've tried to actually release cover songs before. And like it's hard because you actually have to like pretty much connect with the songwriter and get their permission.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's like, how am I going to get in touch with Taylor Swift, her writer, to try and get the permission to do that? That's how it used to. That's how it is technically.
So now got on speed dial.
Yeah.
Friends got on speed dial.
Yeah.
And now these
hey Taylor, Jacob wants to use your song.
Hey Tay.
Hey.
I was about to go to Travis. We went around the table and did a checkup with everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say Travis is just sitting down there and we're just like, yeah, hey Travis. Anyway, copyrights. But I talked about your copyright issues you had, Travis, with
exactly.
You got the ban.
Yeah, on the music channel, the TV and movie, I haven't really had any issues with yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this dude.
I'm actually not even.
He started a new channel. Tell me how many subs you already have on the new channel.
Right under 5,000, and Tea Time just passed 50 a couple days ago.
Hey!
Congratulations! Congrats on the
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the movie and TV reactions. I mean, that's been a lot of those aren't even shared, so that's like just straight me. You know.
Wow.
So, because it's so chopped up. I mean, a 45-minute TV show, I'm
Wow,
chopping into 10 minutes,
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So-
pretty wild, actually.
That's
Hey,
really
so
good.
I want all of you guys, I'm giving you all homework. You guys will appreciate
Oh
this.
my gosh.
After this chat, go into your YouTube analytics and look up your total unique impressions. It'll blow your mind as a
Big
humbling
impressions.
experience. Because like you say, like, 50,000 people. That's 50,000 people that know you, man. Like that
That
have
is crazy.
seen your name and know your name.
Yeah.
Then go into the analytics of the total impressions, like, or total unique viewers.
What is
It's
what is
in it.
that? What does that actually mean? Do you know?
So impressions, there's two different things. Total unique viewers is how many unique people have ever watched a channel. Unique being like, if I come and watch Brad's channel 6 times, I'm only one unique viewer, even though he's gotten 6 views from me.
Yeah, okay.
Where total impressions is how many times your thumbnail has been shown on YouTube.
Right.
So you know when you open up YouTube and there's 20 different thumbnails, that's all
Yeah.
one impression for them. You come back 6 hours later and that it's 19 new ones, but there's a second one that's the same. That's a second impression for you from that one video. So it's however many times it's shown. But that number will blow your mind.
So where do you find that at? Because I'm on my analytics right now.
I don't know if you could do it from your phone, but you could definitely do it from the computer. And you
Yeah,
go to
I-
analytics.
Yeah, I'm
It's
on the
under
computer.
content.
Content.
No, it'd probably be under audience. Oh, yeah, maybe
Oh,
content.
is it audience?
Let's see.
I thought it was. Okay.
Because contents, it shows impressions.
Yeah, so maybe. So yeah, I guess if you want to see both, yeah, you're right, probably. So,
All right, let's all look.
Well, my unique viewers
Yeah.
is messed up. It says
go to
Like,
Lifetime.
yeah, it has a caution it doesn't show it.
A caution. Whoa.
There's a caution thing on there.
What?
As in,
For what reason?
nobody's watched it.
I don't know. Like something's weird with this.
Oh.
Yeah, it probably says data. Mine has a little caution thing. It says data for returning viewers is not available before September 1st, 2020.
Yeah.
For whatever reason that is.
Yeah,
Or
What
like-
was that
like-
under content? Did you say?
Well,
Yeah, total
If you
impressions.
use YouTube Studio, I don't know, you guys seen that? YouTube Studio, you can see it right there at the top. Content.
Oh.
Yeah, so and then
actually,
videos.
mine's only showing from October of 2018 to July of 2022. So it doesn't actually even go all the way back.
Yeah, mine doesn't show. It's crazy. Mine doesn't show.
Even
I
if
think
even,
it's under reach. If you go to reach,
even when
that's
you do
where I
lifetime,
just found it.
even when you
Reach.
do lifetime, Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you see reach?
So there should
Under
be.
when you go to a certain video, go to the analytics of that, and then how it says overview, reach, engagement, audience, revenue.
Yeah.
Reach is the second one.
Yeah.
And the impressions are there.
Someone said you're missing. Someone said you're missing What It Do Dave. He's a cool reactor. I have actually messaged What It Do Dave on Instagram, but I don't know if he's active on Instagram. I messaged him a couple of months ago, but he didn't reply. So I don't know how to reach What It Do Dave. But I would love to
damn.
talk to him. He's really cool. He's a really cool. I used to watch him as well.
So where do you look? Where were you talking about? You can look at for under reach, Travis.
Yeah, if you go to like for that one specific video, go to, your overview shows you everything, your views, watch time, blah, blah, blah. Reach is right next to that.
Okay.
And that is the impressions are what Jacob's talking about, how many people saw that thumbnail for that one
But
video.
it'll also show it for your total channel as well.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
yeah, I
do
don't know
lifetime.
what that is.
So
So here, I don't know. Do you guys use the YouTube Studio?
Yeah, that's what I'm on now.
So I don't know if you guys can see this, but right there
Oh,
where
I
it
see
says,
what you're talking about now.
so content. So if you
Yep.
see content right there, and then videos, and then it'll say under videos, then you use impressions. Click on impressions, and then from there, last 28 days, go to lifetime, and mine shows
Okay.
2 million. Yeah, 2 million something. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn, I wish that
it's
many
a-
Yeah,
people
it's
actually
humbling.
watched it.
Yeah, like Jacob said, like Jacob said, it is humbling to see that.
Yeah,
It's humbling to see that number.
Million,
wild.
man.
2 million what?
Why?
You guys probably got more. You probably got
Yeah.
more. Kofi. So,
Check.
yeah, you probably got
Mine
more than I
says,
do.
Yeah, mine doesn't show it. Mine something's going on with mine. I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but mine's like mine's
Go.
weird.
Oh, you're talking about impressions?
Yeah.
Yeah, your impressions.
Um,
Yeah, it should show.
Dennis, are you
Mine
saying you
says
have-
almost 40 million. It's like, what the?
How do you see
40.
that?
Wait, so
See,
you're
told
doing
you.
that's lifetime?
Yeah, something's wrong with mine. I don't
That's
get it.
lifetime, yeah.
Mine's-
Holy, what
mi-
the?
Okay, mine's. Mine
Told
won't,
you.
Mine won't let me do lifetime. I can do the last year.
Oh.
let you do lifetime?
The last year, I've had 168 million,
Wow.
Crazy.
See?
but it won't show me because there's another year on top of it. But
That is incredible. Man.
Wait, my lifetime is the same as. Oh, okay, well, obviously that's broken.
that disappointment in the time.
this is such a great fam chat. Everyone just watching us try to navigate YouTube. we sound like a bunch of old men. All right, Jim, click on this.
That is exactly my point I was gonna make next when Travis.
It's a
was
day
speaking
in the
to
life.
Dennis.
A day in the
Oh
life.
my god.
When Travis was speaking to Dennis, I was like, is that an old man that Travis is trying to?
Dennis, you can't see the total.
Stop. No, something's up. It says
I actually didn't see the right one. Yeah, because if you scroll down, it says right there, see total. So if you hit on that, I just realized it by 2022, it's 63 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
oh, hang on.
That's crazy.
There it is.
So I guess it's still trying to update. I don't know when
it
you
keeps
look at it.
Yeah, it probably
updates.
is.
It updates every day. That is amazing.
That's why you get an exclamation point.
okay. I see it here.
Next to it.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, damn. That's much better.
That's-
I think it says 24 million.
No, your numbers your numbers probably all higher than mine at this point.
That's what it's saying.
That
Impressions
can't be
for
right,
videos.
surely.
Well, it's saying that my data impressions are not available.
Before April 1st.
Well, it says it for January 1st,
January 2018.
Yeah, 2018. Then it says.
Yeah, that's what mine's saying. 2018.
Oh, hold on, time
Yeah.
out.
So yeah, scroll down if you can.
2018.
All right, now it's saying 200.
No, it's saying
Damn.
yeah,
Now
it's saying
saying-
it'll only show you from 2018 to 2022.
Okay, now
Right.
it's saying 200 and almost 214 million.
Wow.
Hey-o.
What?
What was mine?
But I said, told you,
And that's since
Crazy.
and that's since
I don't know if you
when?
can see it.
2018.
2018.
Have you been on
Yeah,
YouTube since
2018
2018, Dennis? Oh, because you had the Dennis.
Oh my old.
Yeah,
almost-
he had.
Skateboarding channel.
Yeah.
Skating.
Dude,
Yeah, the
is
skating
anybody?
race.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it because when we were in Nashville, me and Jacob and Dennis,
that's funny,
he
man.
Dennis showed us some of his old skate videos, and I said I was gonna do a reaction video to Dennis skating, and I'm still gonna do it
I
one of
will.
these
I
days.
think I will. I think I
Wait,
will.
what if I missed what skating?
Dennis,
I used to be what is called a professional jam skater.
hey,
I used to do shows for like the Atlanta Hawks, the Atlanta Braves. Used to travel all over the country doing
As in, like,
shows.
roller
and
skating?
He's already lived a whole lifetime,
it's
a different
like-
life.
It's like it's like a lot
Wait,
of different
what?
styles of skating, but it's like break dancing on roller skates.
Oh, I'm writing that down. That's going to be the next reaction.
if
Watch out.
Man.
Look up
Dennis
whole lifetime.
skating.
Look up-
Okay.
Yeah, you can look up Dennis King like solo. You can look up ATL skate crew. So
Damn.
and of course it's crew with a K.
no, this was not. This was.
Oh, come on! It has to. It needed
but it
to
is-
be with a
it-
K.
had
It
to be
is
with a Q,
SK.
though.
It is SK8 though.
Ah,
Okay.
so we'll let it slide. We'll let it
ATL
slide.
skate crew.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You don't want too many K's in your,
No, you don't want that. Not
One
at all.
K is
Would
enough.
be
You
too
know.
many K.
Yeah.
don't want
like
too
a-
many K.
We wouldn't
You
want a
live-
triple K here.
You live in the South, Dennis. You can't get away with that many K's, bro. Too close.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It would raise some
Yes.
eyebrows. Too many Ks.
No.
Look at Travis. Travis is
Just
like
face
Dennis.
the face palm. The face palm.
That's it.
Oh man. Yo,
Maybe
speaking
that's
of-
why I was
speaking
banned.
of
Too many-
Travis, how's your Patreon journey going, man?
Oh man, the growth on that is crazy. That
Dude.
I went up from I want to say like April, I only had like 45, and right now I'm pushing almost 300 people.
What?
Wow.
Woo!
On Patreon?
Yeah.
Get it out.
Wow.
So what?
Full-time, huh?
What are you? And this is an opportunity for you to promote. What are you doing over there? What are the people getting when they become
what
a
do we
patron?
get when we sign up?
That's
hold on
it's
a sec.
mainly
Hold on a sec. Hold on, I need to please continue.
He's got. I love that
Yeah, a lot of
Jacob's
people
Jacob's
just-
old school. He's got the notepad. He's not even.
What were you saying about the Patreon?
a lot of the
Let me just
people.
write
A lot of
this
the
down.
people.
Yeah,
are,
exactly.
a lot of the people are there for the TV and movie stuff, but I have certain tiers
Oh,
where, because I do those live streams once a week. A couple of you guys do it too, and one of the tiers they get a song reaction included in that as well, instead of having to request something on a live stream and blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's crazy because it's at the end of the month you see so many people drop off though, and then
It
you
has
got to
that-
kind of
yeah.
rebuild back to it throughout the month. So
Yeah.
it's awesome
But
though.
wait,
full length movie and
It's
TV
a
reaction.
It's a season, isn't it? It's a season. You have the highs and the lows, kind of.
Yeah.
Now, but still, 300.
Bravo.
What would you
That's crazy.
That is
dude.
good.
Amazing.
what would you say is the turnover rate? Like, how many people are typically what percent do you
I
think you
can
lose a
look,
month?
probably. I can look it up real quick.
Your tiers are really cheap, man.
And while you're that, I know he didn't mean it that way. He didn't mean it that way, but it sounded like he was taking such a dig. Like,
Such a
man,
like I think you should.
I
do
know.
that, man.
What is this broke ass?
No, I meant it as like,
level.
bro, I think you could be making more. I didn't mean it rudely. I just was like surprised at how cheap they are. I feel like you could make more money.
well, my
I feel like-
question.
let me rephrase
Well,
it.
maybe
I
that's
feel like more
why-
people would be
maybe that's
willing
why
to pay
people
for the
join it,
content
because
that you're
it's
producing.
affordable.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
say.
He meant it in a nice way.
I think eventually, yeah, for sure. Well, I want a little bit more on there, I think, before I do.
Yeah.
Couple months worth of stuff. I mean, but sometimes I'm posting 3 or 4 videos a day on there. So
Wow.
And is that
Okay.
so? Is
See.
with the Patreon? Did it like was it like a slow growth, or was it like they just started showing up instantly?
as soon as I started the other, Travis views, the TV and movie, that's when it kind of shot up there. So
Wow.
I mean, in March of 2022, I only had 35 patrons. And
Wow.
then it tells me, obviously, you see like your new patrons. So like in June, I had 153 new ones. And then it dropped down to like, I think on July 1st, it's hard to tell because it doesn't tell me really. As long as I'm keeping a net growth every month, though, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
That's
So
it.
like,
I think that's the
Yeah.
point, isn't it?
I'm having the opposite net growth. Mine's going like this.
Yeah, dude. I feel so. I like.
Patreon is more of a seasonal thing, isn't it? Like or a particular content thing, because people come on there for a specific thing.
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
So
And-
if you're doing
For sure.
Hamilton for this month, then
Right.
I guess you're gonna get more Hamilton people.
Right. I
Yeah,
watched.
that's the risk that you run when you like, especially like TV shows and stuff. You stop, and I even saw that on my own channel. I reacted to a limited series that had 6 episodes or whatever. And as soon as I finished that 6th episode, I looked at that video's analytics and I lost 25 subscribers
Oh,
on my actual channel.
Wow.
Because they're like,
Oh,
well, why
wow.
else would I
Oh,
watch
wow,
it if what I
that's
wanted to watch
so
it for is
interesting.
So- so
That's brutal.
that's because like of course my Patreon's not as active as Travis's is, but when I didn't know on Patreon you can look at like everybody that got off of your Patreon. They give a reason. They have to click a
They give a
reason
reason.
why they left. And I
Oh,
went,
I
I
know
went,
that.
I went and
Oh,
looked. I went
I
and
didn't know
looked. I went and
Wait,
looked,
what?
and I
Yeah,
was like,
exit surveys.
yeah. And I went.
Where is
I went
that?
and
I don't recommend looking though.
Yeah, they can be a little harsh
yeah.
on there,
Well,
but-
I was nervous to look, but I would venture to say like 95% of them. The reason was I saw what I wanted to see, and then I was done.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, good, because like that made me feel better. That it would be better than like this sucks and I don't like him. You know. Like that's what I was afraid of. But it was just like, I wanted to watch, like Kofi said, like I wanted to watch Hamilton reaction, and I watched it, and now I'm done.
And I'm off. Yeah.
And some people quit as soon as they sign up. Automatically change their membership thing so that they don't get charged the next month. Because they don't want to be on a subscription or whatever, and then they'll re-sign up. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? Because you're gonna miss a couple days or whatever. You might as well stay on there. So
do you get a number of people leaving and then coming back?
I've had a few people do that.
Yeah, that is so lovely when that happens. Like I feel so justified when that happens. Like, yeah, you're back. I know you've been back.
Oh, and I'll message, like when someone quit, after 2 weeks or whatever, I'll message them and I'll be like, hey, so what was it about? Was it, if I didn't see their exit survey, I'll be like, was it something that you didn't like? Is there something you think I could improve on? What's going on? In a nice way, obviously, but I mean, my goal is to grow and financially and all this stuff, but also in content. So
you mentioned that
I am doing it full time now. Yeah.
How is that now? It's been a few months now. 3 months? 2 months?
2, I think.
2.
I mean, I come from a bar and restaurant life is where I kind of worked before doing this. So I kind of always worked for tips and didn't really have like a set, this is how much money I make a week anyways. So I'm kind of already in that mentality of, oh, I got to work to get this out and get, you know what I mean? So
that's pretty cool.
It's been pretty cool, I guess. I mean,
very
my struggle is I find trouble pulling myself away. Like there'll be days when I'm sitting at the computer for 12 hours and I'm like, I can't do that. I have dogs. I have, you know what I mean? I have other stuff. I have a life.
There's outside. There's outside.
Outside. Amen, brother Sam. Amen, brother Sam.
That's my work right there.
My thing is that like, and I don't blame it on marriage because like my wife's great and she totally like, she'll go to bed and I'll be like, hey, I got to go in here and film for a couple hours. And she's totally cool with it. But like, I don't know if it's because we got a puppy or what, but I feel like some of you may relate with this and know what I mean when I say it because it sounds kind of weird. I feel like I'm constantly on YouTube for like the last month. I feel like I'm constantly playing from behind. Like I'm always like, it used to be like I would sit down and film like 7 or 8 videos and have them planned and know them doing. And now I feel like, I'm uploading something at noon and I'm coming in here at 11:30 to film it and edit it and put it out and then sit here and come up with what I'm going to do in a few hours and then I film it and I edit it and I feel like I'm just hanging on by a thread because I'm like, and I'm still enjoying it, but I just feel like I used to be so prepared and I could sit here like Travis said, I went through that season where I could like sit here for hours and film and was totally content, and I guess I got kind of out of that routine, so now I just feel like I am always hanging on by a thread, like, and there's been weeks where I used to be so dedicated to uploading this many videos a day and I was so disciplined, and now I feel like there's so many weeks where I'm like, man, there were 3 days where I didn't upload anything this week because
I'm in the same boat.
The day just got away.
100%.
Yeah. And like when you have a channel like, everybody that's not over 100K here is well on their way. And it's like, it's like you want to do the stuff that people want to see, but you want to try something new, but you don't want. But you also like, I'm so paranoid about when people go to my channel and they see how many subs I have, but then my last 5 uploads have 50 views. It's like, well, what's going on? I don't want to be that guy either. So I don't know. It's just,
it's a weird head game, man.
What helps me with that is the mindset of people are going to watch what they're going to watch.
Yeah.
That's what helps me. So when the video gets no views, like 1 view, I'm like, people are gonna watch what they're gonna watch.
Yeah.
That's let me encourage you, Brad. Before I gotta go, because I'm actually over time now. I gotta get back to work. But let me encourage you on this. When I first started back in 2018, I did reaction videos because my mom had heart surgery, and some of you guys know that. I had to get away from all of that and kind of focus on something that I love, which was music. media, digital creating, graphics, what have you. And then, of course, you guys know I have my son and, I have my own family, like you right now. You just got married. There were moments where I would stay up all the way till 3 o'clock, wife's in bed, son's in bed, and then just this little inclination to be like, where are you? What are you doing? And then you have these faithful viewers, your people who follow you, and they're like, are you taking care of your family, or are you letting YouTube take over your life?
Sure.
And so it depends on you as a reactor, what is important to you. Like, I get it, with Travis, that's his full-time job, like if this is your full-time job, go ahead, run after it, do it. And Dennis and I, we had a couple conversations on the side because I felt like I wasn't putting out enough, but I have a family to take care of.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you got to learn how to balance that, and it's hard because you're like, man, I'm on a roll. Like, like you guys heard me say a couple of times, man, you guys are like up there, and I'm like way back here. But then when I look at some things, I'm like, I can't even sit down at the table, try to do a reaction, let alone do work and then take care of my own family. Yeah. And so, with the love and the support with all the fans, that are out there, they're like, we're always going to be here. We'll watch what we're going to want to watch. But the number one thing is we can't be there for your family. Only you can. Yeah. So it's like, you don't want to create that dividing wedge between you and your wife, just because she says that, oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Like sometimes the women, when they say yes, no, it could mean something else, right? Feel me on that? Their answer's totally different.
We don't have time for that, do we?
That's a different fam chat.
That's a different fam chat. Yeah. But you know what? Only you know that with your wife. So my encouragement to you is, you just got married. You're starting your life together and stuff like that. Like what people have told me, don't let YouTube be the dividing wedge between your son and your wife, because in the end, no one's going to be there to save your marriage. Right. No one's going to be there to save. Right. And you're going to lose your relationship with my son. My son's in high school, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it's like, how do I take that? And especially in this day and age now, it's like, I got to be there for him.
My thing is that Brother Sam's the youngest looking one on this fam chat right now. He's got a son in high school. I appreciate that. I guess my main thing is that I wish I was as good at managing my time as Jacob is, because like this dude, I feel like he is like so disciplined and everything and all that, and I wish, like, because I started working out again because I don't want to gain the marriage 30 pounds that everybody, so like I don't want to do that, but so I'm trying to manage working out, taking care of, because my wife works during the day, so if anybody's taking care of the puppy, it's going to be me, and you're trying to do all the stuff that I work at my church, I go to Nashville, write songs. So I wish I was just better at managing my time and stuff like that. So that's the real challenge, because I don't, like you said, Brother Sam, I don't want to just be like, hey, honey, have a good day. I'm going to be in here doing YouTube all day long. And, I don't want to do that, but
you want to be present.
Yeah.
But I mean, a time is a struggle for everybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a struggle. It's hard because it's like people are pulling things at you. You want to do things for yourself and you feel like you can't. Like my health. Yeah. When my health was suffering, I was like, you know what? I can't be doing YouTube channels and my health is suffering, so I need to take care of this. Kind of a thing. Like, what's more important? You're not going to pay my bills. You're not going to pay for my happiness, if something does happen to me. And then the only thing that we're going to see is, oh, what happened to so-and-so? What happened to so-and-so? Well, unless you can be there at my doctor's office listening to the negative news that I'm listening to, then you're not going to be there, kind of a thing. So it's all that mental thought that you got to be like, what's important? But again, it's nothing to throw at those who are doing it full time, because that's your full-time job. If you and your wife are doing it full time, hey, more power to you. I'd support you guys, sure. But obviously it's like, some of our other halves are doing something else, and it's like, you don't want this to come in between. And I learned that from 3 amazing grandmothers on my chat. And they specifically said that, like, you don't want to come back home to saying, oh, look what I got, 50,000, 1 million subscribers. And here's your family, like, divided away from you.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
It's definitely. 1 million is nothing compared to what you've lost with your family.
Definitely. So it's kind of, and even if, like, because you got Travis who's obviously doing this full time. I think Jacob does this full time. But whether you're doing it full time or if you're doing it on the side or whatever, you've got to kind of treat it like you would a job where, that job is important and you're going to devote time to that job, but you're not going to let that job control your life. So
no, that's right.
That's kind of
and aside that, it gets lonely in your head because it's you.
Oh yeah, God.
Locked in a room, you're like a hermit. Like monk mode.
Yeah.
You have a monk.
Yeah.
One candlelight, just you, like just talking to a screen the whole time. You go crazy.
Yeah. And I have started doing more live streams because that does feel more like. There's
the live streams
community there.
That is a great way.
The live stream is what I live for. I live for Saturdays where I can just sit down and just rant to my screen. The stress that I've been through during the week, like that's what I live for.
It's such a weird. The dynamic that I'm struggling with to some degree is kind of what Brad was touching on, in the sense of like, I actually to some degree prefer it. And brother Sam, if you have to go, man, like don't feel like you have to stay for this, and I don't want to keep you late for.
No.
Stuff.
I'll give you 2 minutes.
I am like, when you have 8,000 subscribers and you get 50 views on something, it's one thing. But then when you have 30,000 subscribers and you get 50 views on something, or like I was live streaming a gig I had, and I'm really grateful for every single person that was there. But when you have 130,000 subscribers and you have 8 people watching you play at a gig, like on a live stream, it's like, what is going? It makes you not to something. I'm just being really authentic, like. So don't get offended, viewers, please. But like, it hurts. It's like, shoot, what's going on? What are these people here for? There's 129,992 people that aren't here right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really hard to some degree, and it's like humbling in the sense of like, I almost feel embarrassed to go live. If that makes sense. It's like
before we go any further, I've got 10 minutes left on.
Oh, okay.
Because
that's
I have
perfect.
an appointment. So yeah.
Can you raise your microphone a little bit?
Oh yeah,
Volume?
sure. How's that now?
Much better.
Yeah, it's much better.
No,
I gotta get going, you guys.
Hey,
appreciate it, brother
Love you
Sam.
Thanks, man.
Brother Sam.
Travis and Patrol Nation, so glad to see you guys on this one.
Nice. Good on you, man.
Hey, if anything, I'll just stay connected with you guys on Instagram because again, life just goes. That's just how it is. But you guys take care, okay? God bless you guys. Have a good weekend.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Oh, you can't say that. It's copyrighted.
Oh, yeah, it's copyrighted. Hey, you're
Not no more, but in Aloha.
Thanks for the copyright strike on my channel.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
And mine and Kofi's.
Thank you so much.
No, Jacob, we were I think it may have been Travis I was talking to about that the other day. Like he did a live stream and he was like, dude, he's like, I don't even know. He's like, sometimes, because we were talking about, sometimes you get on there and it's good and like you're feeling good about it and you've got decent viewership. And then like this one today on the fam chat, I looked down, we had been live for a few minutes. I went and looked and we had 3 viewers. And I was like, dang, man. But
it hurts.
It does, especially, and you've put so much pressure, the more so, like I said, everybody hears,
exactly.
so we're at 100K or we're well on our way. And it's just like, you feel like, where's everybody at? It's like, do I take it personally? Yeah. Or are people just not seeing it? Because sometimes it is the algorithm. And it's
do you know what's better? Yeah. You know what's better? You post a video and it gets 50 views. And then you get one comment, but the comment is requesting for something else.
or the comment is spam. It's like some like spam comment,
Fucking spam.
Yeah, man. But I get in my head to some degree, like I hear the voices of other people in my head, like fake voices of my friends that know that I have all these subscribers, and like they open up YouTube and Jacob has 6
That's
viewers
called
watching
schizophrenia,
him.
mate.
No, you know what I'm saying. Like, my friends in my head.
Your friends?
Yeah. Well, I had a friend of mine. I had a friend of mine the other day. He's not on YouTube or anything. Like he watches YouTube, but he's not a YouTuber. And just making conversation. He was like, "So has like the YouTube thing slowed down at all since like people went back to work and quarantine ended?" And I literally without hesitation, I was like, "Yes." It has. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. I was like, it has absolutely
at least 70%. Yeah, at least 70%.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually a very accurate number.
And I have noticed, like, sometimes it's more of a patient thing because it used to be when quarantine was going on, which is when my channel started, I used to just sit there and watch the views just pile up. Yeah. Now I have to, like, sometimes it takes days before you go back and look at video and like, I didn't do too bad, you know. Yeah. Whereas, like, and I don't, you know, and with people watching right now on at least 3 of our channels on this live stream, I don't want anyone to think that we're just sitting here, you know, saying like, oh, views,
we definitely
views,
appreciate
views.
every
100%.
Yeah, and like, and it's not just. Hopefully, you know, I don't ever want it to just become about views because I told you guys I talked to a YouTuber who's got like 6 million subs or something, and he was like, listen, he's like, don't ever just do it for views. He's like, you got to do stuff you enjoy.
Not
you
sustainable.
Got to do stuff you enjoy. Got to do stuff that you're passionate about, or else you're gonna be miserable. But
you're gonna get sucked into it. Yep.
Yeah. And a lot of people,
we know. Sorry, I was just gonna say, I think we know what videos work. You know, there's maybe 6 fandoms out there. If you did those videos all the time, every day, you'd get views probably. But as Brad was saying before, you want to do something different. You know, you want to do music you've never done. You know, like I've got one coming. Well, when I'm back on YouTube, I've got when you're allowed. When I'm actually, I think it's Portuguese.
Oh my days.
Song coming out. You know, it's like I want to do it. I don't know if it's going to get views. I just want to do it. So I think that's what I'm going back into, because I was in that trap. You know, and it's like I don't want to be there.
And yeah, that is very true. I love my patrons for this, because they always fix me up with these random videos that I have to check out.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen. I would never watch this in my life ever. Like I can, and here I am. It's pretty cool.
There's people in my chat here, and I want to acknowledge this. There's at least 2, 3 who are kind of saying, you know, a lot of us have to work and we can't always go to the live stream. And I understand that, but it goes back to, let me just sound like a whiny baby for a second, because it goes back. I'm going to echo.
Please tell me, Brad.
I'm ready. I'm actually echoing what Jacob said a second ago. I know
he's throwing Jacob under the bus.
I'm just
whiny baby. And echoing what Jacob just said.
I was saying, I know that, like,
please, now I really want to hear.
But like, I see the comments that are like, you know, we have to work, we have school, we have this, we have that, and I get that. But there's over 100,000 on my channel. Everybody's at work when I do like you mean to tell me all 70,000 of you
the world
are just, you're all at school,
at work,
right now.
Here's a even better like the thing. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, I made limited edition T-shirts that had the in Roman numerals that had the 100K number on it.
Yeah,
and I was like, there's only 100 available. I think I sold like 13, and like 3 of them were friends and family. That's the reality of it. Like people people don't first of all realize how hard it is to convert people to do things. Yes. And 2, like it hurts when you like, man, we just hit 100,000 and I sold 13 T-shirts. Like, really?
Yeah. Hey, you sold 13. I think I've sold 2 Make an Impact. That was the 100K celebration for us.
Well done.
Well, I think people just see the number of subs and they think like, oh, you've just automatically got an audience for everything you do. I'm like, dude, no. There's some days where I feel like I am in the exact same spot I was when I started, because it's like you just because they're subbed doesn't mean they're automatically clicking, because, you know, it's not just about getting the subs. You gotta, like, I mean, my wife had a TikTok that went viral weeks ago. She had 2 million views on a TikTok she put up. Wow. And I was like, oh man, that's great. The next one she posted had like 92. So it's like, and she got more followers.
Back to my point about being a one-hit wonder.
When it comes to algorithms,
if I'm never gonna have their orbit.
When it comes to algorithms, the TikTok algorithm is crazy.
It is.
It's the way it works is amazing. Like YouTube holds no candle to TikTok, man. When it comes to the way it pushes videos, man. Wow.
But the beauty of TikTok.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Where you go first?
No. Go ahead.
the beauty of TikTok is it's all intent based. Like, or let me rephrase it. Like it pushes things that people want to watch.
Yes.
Where like YouTube's a little different because you have your creators that you want to watch that like you intentionally go there. Like you don't go on TikTok and watch somebody's, like you don't follow people. I mean, you do, but like you're not on there to watch your followed people. You just scroll through the algorithm.
Just scroll, yeah.
And if your followed person pops up in there, you know, they pop up kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between TikTok. It's like, so if people really like what you're doing, so people must have loved whatever Emily was talking about in that video, you know?
Yep.
Like, Brad, somebody's asking what Emily's TikTok is in my chat.
It is Berries and Crimely. Berries, B-E. I'm just gonna go to your stream and type it.
Chat and brought it down there.
Yeah.
But I was going to say a minute ago about pushing videos. I just had one go live a little while ago. So when we're all finished, go and check that out.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
It's Acapop Kids. They performed
on
America's Got Talent.
I checked that out yesterday. Oh my days, that was so good.
That was so good. They had me in tears talking about Nolan, man.
Man, that was. Yeah, you guys should react to it if you haven't, man.
It's I need to check that out.
Really good.
So you did that yesterday, Kofi? Okay.
Yeah. It's really good.
Kofi, you're drinking that water real slow over there, man.
Hey, I got a question, dude. What scent do you have coming out in the background? Like, what is
that? Oh, right. So that's a humidifier. It makes me.
Oh, just a humidifier. Okay.
It's just a humidifier. Yeah, it makes me breathe.
I was wondering what this smoke was.
Nothing more, right?
Nothing more.
Look at Travis. You said that right when he took a sip of his drink.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, what are you sipping on down there, Travis?
Guys, I've got 5 more minutes.
This is water.
By the way, so
5 minute
Just
warning.
like Kofi.
5 minutes. Yo, what it do, Dave? What it do, Dave? Is in my chat. Shout out to
what it do, Dave?
We need to get him. We need to get him on and in.
Yes. Hit me up. What to do, Dave? Find my Instagram. Let me give you my Instagram. Message me and I'll add you to the fam chat.
We'll add you to the fam chat and maybe you won't leave like the last guy did.
Can you guys give the what to do, Dave, my Instagram? Yeah, I forgot my Instagram username. Can you give what to do, Dave, my Instagram username?
Hold on, where's that? It's just _Kofi Gang.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's fam, bro.
The fam chat is funny because then you have people that never respond and then will randomly respond. Like so they're reading the messages, you know, like they're reading them and then they randomly respond, which like is kind of cool to some degree, you know.
Whatever happened to Michael Bevraji? He hasn't been on.
Where is he, bro?
Well, that's actually who I was referring to. Like he'll like randomly respond, and it's like I guess he's like reading the messages,
right?
Which is cool. Like it's cool. Because you don't want to feel like you're annoying, but I guess they could always just leave like that other guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go like that other guy did. Listen, I have it set to where like the messages come through, but it doesn't like notify if I'm on another app. So like sometimes I will see I have a message in the top right, and I'll click, and it'll be like 50 messages from the fam chat. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I delete Instagram from my phone for the week, and then I download it on the weekend. So I only use the browser.
Really?
Yeah. So I only use the browser Instagram. So if I don't actively log into my browser, I don't use Instagram.
Wow.
So what's your? I don't know if we have enough time to talk. What's your reasoning behind deleting Instagram during the week?
Oh, just not to be pissed off, really.
I have one of my best friends. He and his family went to Disney World last week. And
is his name Chuck?
No,
Taylor?
no. But he was like, dude, he's like, it's the funniest thing. He's like, I didn't look at my phone all week. I didn't get on Twitter. I didn't get on Instagram. And this is like the best mood that I've been in.
Yep.
For like in a long time. And I was like, dude, I wish I had the self-control to just delete it. Like, because
you can try one day. That's the eventually you get used to 1 day without Instagram, 2 days without Instagram.
Yeah.
You can always download it back. It's not like it's going away.
Well,
I did that with Facebook. Facebook was like my thing that used to get me ticked off. So I've been off of Facebook for almost a year and a half now.
Good for you.
I use Facebook for
Yeah.
I had
people send me links.
Yeah,
That's all I use it for.
I've been on Facebook for going 2 years. Going 2 years now. I've been a.
Brad, I wonder if we could. Now that we're thinking about it, because like, I wonder if we, because it's social media is so important as like an artist. You obviously need to be on it.
Yeah.
Which is like always the argument, but I'm curious about just unfollowing everybody and just not having any, like, not following anybody and just using it to post.
I'll tell you what. I know Dennis knows the rapper NF. He literally he only gets on social media when it's time to drop a new song or something. Like he gets on there like every once in a while and is like, "Hey everybody." Now granted, he's a huge artist and he can get away with that, you know.
Yeah.
But
that is really.
A lot of times he'll post a small snippet of something he works on. He'll leave it up for 3 hours and he'll delete it.
yeah.
Wow. Jay-Z came on Instagram for the first time in whatever years. He came on there for like 10 minutes and then deleted his Instagram.
That's just his PR team being like, "Hey, let's get Jay-Z in the news again."
Yeah.
How much longer do you have so we can give a proper?
I've got 2 minutes. I've got 2 minutes now.
So we can give a proper send off.
Yeah.
All right, you want to send it then? Let's send it then.
Let's send it. Oh,
Hey, I got a new song available today, everybody. Go stream it. Go check it out on my channel. It's called Music from the Old Days.
Here is Brad Steele shamelessly plugging his song.
Get it out before it gets copyrighted.
Yeah, that I literally got copyrighted for today. So.
Like your own song does not have its summer freedom from copyright.
It doesn't have its summer freedom.
Man, go ahead and send us off, guys. I'll play Summer Freedom in the background.
This was fun, guys. Like we need to do this.
Definitely.
It doesn't need to be 4 months down the line. So
we should.
Couple of weeks.
We should do it at least. Yeah, we should do at least twice a month. What do you guys think? Twice a month?
Sure, every other week.
I'm always up for whatever.
Yeah,
every other week. Every other week. Yeah. And if you guys have not seen my latest cover song as well, go see it. Literally, you click my name and there is going to be a couple of black faces that appears on you. Don't run away. Don't run away. It's all me.
Stop with all that.
It's all me. Go check it out. It's a beautiful song. Go check it out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Love all you guys. You guys have a good week.
See you all later.
Yeah.